Just when you think you're at your lowest, God will send you a reminder to show you that you are not as low as you could go. Hi, I'm Serene and I'm your money navigator. But also, I am in a season of transition and I'm sharing my real time lessons of being in transition. And this one was good to me because it was just good to me. So sometimes being in transition, you can be emotional because things are not moving as fast as you would like them. And I understand that in transition, for me, it's been a healing process. And God is forging new identity in me. He's reforging his identity in me, things like that. So, but I'm human, so I'm allowed to have an emotional three. Cool. So last night, me and my daughter, we walk into the store and we passed by these two men, and they are homeless. And we walked past them, but then we walked past them coming back. And one of the guy, he's sitting on the floor. No, he's in his wheelchair. That's what it was. And he said to me, he said, "Hey, I think you dropped something." And we turned around. We turned around. Me and my daughter, we looked. He said, "You dropped your smiles." That's what the man said to me. Mind you, this is a man who is sitting on a bench in a wheelchair. Well, he's in his wheelchair, and he had the fortitude or the the genius to give me a compliment or to say something to make me smile, to never let me forget that you know you ain't as bad as you think you are, right? You're not as bad off as you think you are, right? I mean, it's tough, but you're not as bad off as you think you are. This man had the audacity to remind me to put my smile on my face, and he would be one that had no reason to smile. So, fast forward today, I go out again, and he's there again, and we speak. I speak to him, he speaks to me, and I go do what I got to do, and I come back. And I had some things, and God had purposely told me to get some things, and I give him the things that God told me to give him. I said no. He said, "Oh my God, thank you." I said, "No, thank you." I said, "Because you last night reminded me." He's like, "Oh yeah, you was with your daughter, blah blah blah." I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Because you reminded me that I am not as bad off as I think I am. You had to remind me of that. God sent you as a reminder to tell me." So I just wanted to let you know that no matter what thoughts the enemy is trying to put in your head, you are not as bad off as you think you are. Trust me, you are not. Because if it took that man to do that for me, I know God is looking out for me. He could have been an angel for all I know. But I thanked him for putting a smile on my face. That was the only way I could thank him. And I just wanted to remind you that too. You are not as bad off as you think you are. It could be a lot worse. So with that being said, that's my lesson in transition. Appreciate and put a smile on your face. So I love you to life. Bye.